Welcome to the Lead Pedal Podcast with your host, Bruce Outridge, where he talks all things trucking. Now let's get rolling.
How's everybody doing today? Welcome to another edition of the podcast. This is episode number 1113, and this is a Lead Pedal Q&A, which means we have a question from a listener, and this listener wants to know about finding local work when you have family around. So we'll talk about that right after this. Folks, you know that Bison raised their rates at the beginning of the year for owner-operators and for company drivers. And I got to tell you, it has been so successful that they wanted to let you know exactly how much their drivers are making. That's right. They have significantly increased the base rates for their teams. So owner-operator teams can earn up to $360,000 per year. That's right. You heard me say that right. $360,000 per year. Company team drivers can earn up to $120,000 per year per driver. That's right, per driver. That's some big numbers, right? They have a wide variety of Canada-only dedicated team positions available for folks to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the teams moving. So if you want to significantly increase your base rates, then you want to make sure that you sign up for that. Now, Bison has also increased the base rates for owner-operators. Owner-operators running Canada-only can earn up to $185,000 per year. They have a wide variety of Canada-only positions for owner-operators to choose from, and Bison has a steady freight to keep the owner-operators moving. So where can you learn more about all of these things? I mean, $360,000 for owner-operator teams, $120,000 for company driver teams, and owner-operators running by themselves can earn $185,000 per year. Canada only. Folks, that is incredible. Well, the best place to go is to go to bisondriving.com. And while you're there, while you're talking to the team, would you let them know that you heard about it from the Lead Pedal Podcast? Hey, good luck there. You're going to make some great money working for one of the safest fleets in North America. All right, so let's talk about this question from a listener here. We've got a question that came in over the socials. It says, hello, I'm a new CDL driver. This person's in the States, and I'm trying to get a job that allows me to be with my newborn baby as much as possible. Are there any endorsements that allow me to get a job with a greater chance of being at home every night? There are not really any extra endorsements. I know in the States they can get like tanker endorsements and all of that. That might help you get a better job. It's not necessarily going to be a difference between a job at home and a job. As a new person, it's probably easier to get jobs. There's more opportunities for jobs on the road right now. But it really is just looking at the companies and the kind of freight and areas that they offer. So if you're looking for local work, go to companies that have local trucks. If you don't see any day cabs in their yard, then they probably are a highway operation and everybody's delivering their own loads. So you want to look at those type of companies. Pretty well every company will have highway and local. You'll find that the larger companies will have more local opportunities to where the more family operated companies, with just a few trucks, mostly are going to be highway units, maybe with one or two local people. So look for the bigger companies, look for companies in the metropolitan areas that have a lot more local trucks, and just make sure you're looking for local work when you're applying and you're not trying to apply for highway positions. Now, that being said, being local does not necessarily be home at 5 o'clock every day. Some companies do operate that way, but for most companies, local can be a 12, 13-hour day as well. So you may be not home, and then you got to get your sleep in there. So it may not be that easy to do that. So maybe really think about how much you're willing to be away, and make sure that you're not going to find a trucking job usually 8 to 4. There's not a whole lot of those around, so you're really going to have to look at that. If you look at things like paving companies, garbage companies, recycling companies, dump trucks, a lot of those have more opportunities for local work than maybe others. But there's lots of big companies. Look to any freight company that has a large local presence, and you'll probably find some local work. Hopefully that helps you there and gets you started down the right way. Thanks very much for the question. Hey folks, are you looking for a training provider that has your success in mind? That's right, Ontario Truck Driving School is that training provider. They have a number of locations throughout Ontario, Canada, with their head office being in London, Ontario. And they have equipment to do heavy equipment, truck driving, all of those courses are available to you. They can help you with refresher training if you're an employer. They can help you with skills evaluation, but they are best known for their training at a number of locations throughout the province. So where do you start? Well, go to otds.com. That's the best place to start. You can check out their training. You can check out their heavy equipment. You can check out the job listings. That's right. They're so connected in the industry because they've been around since 1978. So they know exactly what's going on. And you can see all the things going on there at Ontario Truck Driving School. So when you go there, talk to them and tell them that the Lead Pedal Podcast sent you. You're going to have a great career, and training is the foundation of that career. Don't shortchange it. Go to otds.com. All right, there you go. And hey, make sure you follow us. You know where to follow us. You know where we are. That's right. Check out all those socials: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube. You know where to go. All right, my friends. Talk to you later. Check out leadpedalradio.com, and we will catch you on the other side. Bye for now.
This has been another episode of the Lead Pedal Podcast. For more information or to subscribe to the podcast, visit theleadpedalpodcast.com and be sure to follow the podcast on Facebook and Twitter.